What's up, Elevate, or Elevators, as I have decided to dub all of you Elevators. Anyway, good afternoon, guys. Here I am in Elevate. As you can see, Jade and Shannon have began to decorate the theater and prepare for what we're going into in the next coming couple of weeks. So let me just jump right into it. So this week's kind of going to be a carryover week, I'll say. We're not going to go into the new dive-in curriculum yet. You might not have heard us talk about dive-in yet, but you will hear more about it coming shortly. Dive-in, we're going to hold off for, and we're going to roll it out next week. But the stage is already being set for that, which is cool, because this week what we're going to do is pull an old lesson back from 2016 that really is about Jesus and tying the story of Jesus up. So we're really going to use it as a back bookend to everything that we've just come out of for Easter. Okay, so this week's scripture is going to come from Hebrews 11:1, which you may know it from a lot of different versions, but we're going to be saying it to the kids in this way. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see. Now, you may have heard it as faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But this is a much simpler way to give it to our little ones. And so we're going to be talking about that this week. I will be doing the talk, and so I'm gonna figure out a way to make it mesh with a lot of things that we've already been talking about, and use it to preface what we're going to be going into in the following weeks. Okay. The activities are pretty cool. Okay, so in the talk, there'll be a portion where I'm going to be using items to kind of set up the story of Jesus, and almost in an equivalent way, one of the small group activities will involve you basically having photos of items, and you're going to talk to them about the items. For example, some of the items, the first one is a map or a globe. And then you'll talk about what does the globe have to do with the story of Jesus. And then obviously God created the world. What else did God create besides the earth? And you can talk about a lot of different things. Another piece is fruit. And so obviously that's in reference to Adam and Eve. Then we go into talking about a baby doll, which biblically obviously is a big jump to go from Adam and Eve to the birth of Jesus Christ. But in this story of Jesus, it connects. And so you'll be taking these items, and on your small group sheet, you'll see there's a little bit of description and questions to ask with each of the items. And that really will kind of push your discussion. Okay. The other activity is a really quick one. You can kind of do this as well. It's simply an exercise that really showcases the concept behind believing in even when you can't see. And all you're basically doing is taking a jar that has water in it, and you're going to show them the jar with the water in it. And at some point, you're going to basically sneak some drops of food coloring into the bottle. And as the water changes color, you'll basically ask them, so look, how did this water change? And they'll tell you, well, you must have put something in there, which means basically, even though they didn't see you do it, they know that it had to have happened. And so that really kind of is a preface for us having this conversation about faith. Those are the two activities for this week. Like I said, I'll be doing the talk. And so we're going to do some really fun stuff. We're going to definitely kick off dive in for the summer. I might be up here in swimming trunks. I don't know yet. If I haven't decided yet. But I'll make up my mind. But either way, for you all, just let me leave you with this. For us, faith is being sure when you don't know how and you don't know when. Natural convention, or the natural state of your brain, wants to know how and when so that it can be at peace. But with God, we don't often get that. And the key to us having faith is our ability to put our faith in God and be sure even when we don't know how and even when we don't know when. So whatever situation in your life that you may be dealing with, that you are missing the how and you're missing the when, let me still urge you to put your faith in God, because he's already proven it to you time and time again. If you just think about it, He's already shown you what he can do, even when you didn't know how, and even when you didn't know when. He's never failed you. So, with that being said, enjoy your week. Hopefully it gets warmer. Hopefully it gets drier. Hopefully we get to spend some time outside. And other than that, you guys have a great week. I love you, and I'll see you Saturday.